welcome to another episode of New Things on the Block. I'm Amanda. So, for those of you who are watching, Singaporeans are currently undergoing our circuit breaker period. Okay, so what is circuit breaker? Circuit breaker, it's basically like a lockdown, but we call it circuit breaker. So basically, all of us are required to stay home, and so that's why we're doing this very special online edition episode. Okay, but of course, essential services are still up and running, but places like restaurants, cafes, so food places, there's no dine-in, strictly takeaway only. And if you know Singapore, you know what's unique to us is basically our hawker culture. So we have with us here one of the co-founders of dabaogram to give us a little bit of an eye-opener into our local, usual hawker food. So we have with us Daren here. Hi, Daren. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, Amanda. I'm Daren from dabaogram.
Hello. Okay, so maybe you can tell us a little bit about what dabaogram is and maybe how it started or maybe the concept behind it a little bit.
Okay, so dabaogram started with our love for hawker food. So we felt that food brings people together, especially for us Singaporeans. So what more, we are in a very unique position with a melting pot of ethnic culture. So you have Chinese food, Muslim food, the Indian Muslim food as well.
Yeah.
So dabaogram is a little bit like an explorative project for us to experiment visually and to reinvent the way we see our local hawker food.
Right. Okay. And I think that's really relevant today as well. But I was just wondering, like, when you guys started? Was it like 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
We started around 3 years ago, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys were just like having like char kway teow one day, and you're like, "Hey guys, let's do something like this." Is it?
No, I think all of us we knew we wanted to do something with hawker food. Yeah, so we used our knowledge and skills, and we decided to merge them together to create this.
Right. Okay. Also recently because of this period, everyone's at home, and of course everyone's using Zoom for their meetings. But like on my feed, especially my Facebook feed, like so many people are basically like showing off their lunches, with their whoever they're meeting with, like, okay, this is what I cooked today, this is what I bought today, this is what I grabbed food today. So I think people are finding new ways to be creative, especially because they're going to be doing this for at least a month. I actually have a friend who literally tries a new recipe every day with Maggie mee or like KFC, just stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, do you think there's something that would really appeal to people, especially, during this period?
Yeah, I also see a lot of my friends as well. They are trying to cook at home.
Yeah.
But I think what's interesting is I guess they are very inspired by hawker food as well. So they want to create hawker food in their own home. For example, they will try cooking up Hokkien mee or fish soup, things like that. So I guess in a way you could really create the entire process where once you cook the food or you top out the food, you can go one step further to really try and restyle it. And of course you can show your friends and get them involved as well.
Yeah. So do you have any examples of this about how you guys do your food styling? What's the process like? Maybe you can tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so here we have a roast pork and char siu rice.
Okay.
All the food from the hawker center.
Right. Very popular food. Yes.
Yeah, we plated it in a way where the rice is holding up the roast pork and the char siu, in a standing position.
Okay.
You know that the rice is there.
Yeah.
Of course, you do not see it because we want the focus to be entirely on the meats themselves.
Sure.
Yeah, so we also place them in alternate manner. So it creates a difference in texture and color. So of course you can tell the char siu is a bit softer than the roast pork. The roast pork is always chewier.
Yeah.
And of course we added the effect of pouring some sauce over. It brings another element to the dish.
Right. Okay. Okay, so like, do you guys usually work with rice? Is that something easy to work with, or do you guys work noodles as well? Is one harder than the other to style, like noodles or rice kind of thing?
No, actually we work with both. So it's more of what we want to feature and what we want to bring light to the dish. Like for example, we wanted to feature satay bihun.
Yes, okay.
To our surprise, not many have tasted it before.
Yes.
Yeah, have you tasted it before?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think probably it's not as common and readily available as compared to other dishes in the hawker center. You can't find the satay bihun store that sells in every hawker center, right? Yeah. So what we did was we deconstructed the dish by separating the ingredients. So we created the base with the bihun by twirling it lah. So you can use that. We use a carving fork, but if you do not have a carving fork, you can try using tongs as well.
Okay, yeah, I think that one everyone have. Yes. Okay.
Everybody should have tongs at home. So we spread out the ingredient.
Yeah.
Then we use the satay sauce as the main component of the dish.
Yeah.
Because we wanted it to be more prominent, because satay bihun, the sauce is really important to the
it's the peanut sauce, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Correct. So I mean, I would think you have a food stylist there with you to kind of guide you, or who's kind of helming the shoot and stuff. Is that what it is?
Yeah, we do have a food stylist who will have his ideas on how to style and how to plate the dish.
Right. And you know, so like, so for all of us, I mean, at home, obviously, we don't have a food stylist here with us, you know. So, but I mean, looking at it, it does look simple enough. Right? I mean, there are no additional ingredients, but I mean, I did see some flowers on your satay bihun. So, was that an added thing?
Yeah, so we try our best to stay true to the original ingredients from the dish. I think it's a challenge ourselves.
Yep.
To really not add anything additional to the dish, because we wanted to be as authentic and as genuine as possible.
Yeah.
But however, we do use garnishes. Like for example, the flowers are edible flowers you see from the dish. Yeah, or you can use garnishes like coriander, spring onions.
Yep.
Probably some herbs, microgreens as well. Yeah. You can add all those to really elevate the look of the dish.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. And that's something quite accessible to people, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Like just ingredients they can find. Okay, and then so to kind of just round it all up, do you have any tips that you can kind of share with us who at home? Just maybe 5 tips that you can share with us. What we can do, and then we can go try it later during lunch.
Okay, we have 5 tips for you on how you can spruce up your dabao food.
Okay.
So for one, you can bring a tingkat when you head out to dabao your food. So it's like a small tiffin like this.
Yes.
So it's not only environmentally friendly, you also won't be charged extra for dabaoing from a styrofoam or a plastic container.
Very smart.
Yeah, so sometimes with a tingkat, they see the uncle aunties may also give you more food as well, because they know that you are bringing the effort to dabao the food. Yeah. So, and also remember to take chili sauce.
Yes.
Or any chili bits we may use to decorate your dish. You never know if you need it. And number 2, you can, I think plates are important. So a nice plate or bowl will definitely make the experience better.
Sure.
And number 3, as mentioned, garnishes.
Yep.
Yeah, so you can use like what we mentioned earlier, the garnishes. Or also, sometimes garnishes you may buy from a supermarket one pack, but you may not use it all.
Yeah,
correct. So perhaps you can find like those pots that you can grow in your own home.
Yes.
So actually, we do plant some garnishes in our own balcony as well. So whenever we need it, we can just head to the balcony and just pluck the different garnishes instead of buying one whole lump or chunk of it.
They spoil pretty quickly, right?
Yeah, they spoil pretty quickly. So it's not really that friendly to just buy the whole thing lah. And number 4, you can take photos of the dish, so you can share it with your friends as well. And to take nice photos, I would recommend to probably you can bring it by the window, put it by the window, because we felt that natural light works best with food photography.
Correct.
Yeah, so that's number 4. Number 5, and you can probably try out some visual effects like we use steam, dry ice, or even a smoking gun if you happen to find it in one of your drawers.
Then how if we don't have? I confirm don't have smoking gun.
Then of course we find ways to make steam lah. So you can boil water, you can boil in a bowl. Probably you need extra hands for this.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can get your family members involved to really hold it for you, and you create that steam.
Yeah.
You can take a snapshot of it.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can get your family involved, and most importantly, have fun. and enjoy the process of this circuit period. Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much, Daren, for joining us today on this episode of New Things on the Block. So to everyone else, please give it a shot, try it out, let us know what you think, maybe just tag dabaogram on it so they can see your own creation as well. So in the meantime, stay safe, stay home, and we'll see you on the next episode of New Things on the Block. Bye.
Yeah.